Here's my Proton Wira, and in this video Dad and I are going to change the coolant because when I went to pick it up, well, there was no water in it at all. We have filled it full of water and there's been water in the radiator in the system for about a week and a half now, and no water has left the building, which means that there is not an obvious leak, hopefully, in the car. It's just full of water at the moment, and of course we don't want it full of water because that is bad for the engine. You need proper coolant. I've been on the internet, I've bought some coolant, I'll show you what I've got. In this video then, let's change the coolant in my Proton Wira, another step closer to MOT. In fact, it's going for an MOT with Neil in the next few days. Hopefully then, by the end of this video, we'll have done a coolant flush and there won't be anything too scary or nasty come out the radiator. Good afternoon. How are you? You all right?
Very good, thank you.
This is what I've been and bought. I've got an absolute bargain here. It's actually, well, GM Motors, genuine stuff. Opal Dex Cool Concentrate Long Life Coolant. It's sort of 20 litre tub here. Which should make, what, 40 odd litres of coolant?
Should do it 50%.
Doing it 50-50. And that was £30. So 40 litres of coolant.
New old stock.
For 30 quid. We actually got a bit of a discount because it came damaged.
Can you see how the tin has been bashed on that corner there?
Yeah, here,
yeah.
here and here.
Yeah.
So it was delivered by DX, just as it is. They literally slapped a label on it. And away we go. But we haven't lost any coolant, and that is good news. We've got a refund. First port of call then, pop the bonnet and get it drained. We've put the car outside so we can get our draining tray underneath because we tend it for recycling, all the coolant.
I don't want it slapped on my floor in case we miss.
Yeah, that's a good point. And actually we have just filled it with water, but in case there's any nasties, we don't want them in the garage and we want them close to our recycling point. So first port of call then, get that out.
Get the jug.
Get the jug.
Tray.
And get it empty. And the good news is it's got a tap. So we can just turn the tap and let it come out as opposed to take the blooming bottom hose off and fiddle and fight with that. So that is a good thing. There's the tap. Down here. Ready to go. Hello. Right, we've emptied the water. That is the little plug.
You're not supposed to take it all the way out.
You're not supposed to take it all the way out?
Put it back in.
Oh no.
Put it back in, else it's going to go all over that under tray and everywhere. There you go.
Right, that's the radiator drained. We're going to take off the expansion tank actually while we're at it because it looks like it's just two bolts holding it in and there's all sorts of nasties in there. Look, check it out in there. So we're going to give that a rinse out whilst we can.
Over. Don't want the tinkering thing to fall over.
No, we don't want water everywhere.
I don't want the bolt to disappear into the labyrinth of the underneath there. I'll just clean these up.
What's happened there? Your magnet broke.
I did.
There you go, there's the expansion tank, it's off. I'm going to tip that away and clean it all out. That was the easiest expansion tank I think I've ever taken off a car. There you go, look, the 4th of August 2001. Whether or not that's when it was fitted or made, I don't know. But there it is, we'll give that a swill out. Ta-da! There it is. I can't get all that gunk out the bottom, but yeah, well, it's just stained. I'm not going to start getting the white vinegar on that because you're never going to see that. But I have given it a clean up off there. Good.
Yeah.
Right, that's all back in. There's my bottle, looking good. You've got the jack out. Why are we jacking it up?
We can swap them front wheels over.
Yeah, we are going to sort the wheels out. You can see in the back. That's a different video.
We can also probably avoid airlocks, hopefully.
Yeah, because the bleeding system...
The bleeding screw is underneath the...
Is under there.
I don't really want to take that off, I'm sure I dare to do.
No. So we're going to jack it up to avoid the possibility, or reduce the possibility, of airlocks and getting bubbles and all sorts of stuff in it. Good. Hey, I've just learnt something because the instruction manual says this takes 5 DM cubed, which I had no idea what that was, and I found out what it is. It's a posh word for litre. It takes 5 litres, so we're going to mix 2.5 litres of the Dex Cool in with 2.5 litres of distilled water. We've got it out of our dehumidifier. That phone's been ringing all afternoon. Good. There we go.
Probably somebody wanting to con us.
Someone wanting to sell me a Proton. Is that the similar thing? Oh.
I'll give you a top tip here.
Yeah.
Don't think to yourself, if I want a litre of coolant, I chuck the coolant. I hope it mixes in the car.
I see. Doesn't. So you got to pre-mix it.
Yeah, it don't work if you mix it. So
pre-mix it.
Yeah.
So 1 litre.
Definitely.
That looks like.
I've chucked a litre of coolant in and a litre of water. It doesn't work. You finish up overheating because it doesn't mix.
You'd have thought it would mix over time.
It doesn't.
Sloshing about.
No, it doesn't.
So let's have a look at it mixing in there. See, it's mixing in there, okay.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't it mix in the radiator?
No, it doesn't work. It's a whole world of pain.
It looks like a forbidden energy drink. Look. Look at that. Stay hydrated.
You said 5 litres, didn't you?
5 litres, so 2.5 litres of Dex Cool.
So that's 4 litres, John.
No. Is it?
Yeah.
No, how is it? You've only put 2 of that.
2 litres of water and 2 litres of...
Is it 2 litre jug, is it?
No, I put 2 jugfuls in. There's 2 jugs of water and there's 2 jugs of stuff.
Lovely, let's put it in the car.
Yeah.
Get a funnel, if you want.
What do you think you are?
So you don't...
Why don't you pressure fill it? Vacuum fill it? Yeah, that's what we should be vacuum filling it.
Well, let's do that then.
We haven't got a vacuum filler.
Oh, why not?
I think this is a mechanic.
Why haven't we got a vacuum filler?
Because we haven't.
Oh, that's the next thing we need to get you then. Right, in goes the forbidden energy drink. Slowly.
Oh, bums.
Why? That's because somebody was trying to hold a camera at the same time.
Bums. You don't hold the camera while the old man puts it
in. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do the forbidden energy drinking.
They've got a new radiator in, isn't there? So
yes, it's got a new radiator. Yes.
So it shouldn't be bunged up, should it?
Well, I say new radiator. It's what, 10 years old, but. In goes the forbidden energy drink.
It looks a bit blooming anemic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It isn't ready mixed, is it?
No. Concentrate.
Does it say concentrate?
Let's just double check. Concentrate. Long life.
Can't argue with that, son.
Just telling you, you've got to make sure you're doing a good job. That's my fault, that is. Tipping that all over there. So in it goes. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, let's fill that tank up. There you are. How much of that 4 litres went in?
All of it.
Good. We haven't, I don't think, emptied the radiator fully.
Yeah. Bet it was.
At least it's got coolant in it now.
Excellent.
Good, that's on.
Start the old gal up.
Put that on, start her up.
Put the heater on full bore.
Hopefully that's in there, that's good. Yeah, get the heater on. Hopefully it tucks it through. Right then, as Dad said, get the heater on full. Let's put it onto heated screen. Full. Internal. Full. There you go. The thermostat is reading halfway already.
What about the rev counter?
Rev counter's fine. Right, so now we're going to let it get warm. Well, it's pressurised itself.
Head gasket's gone. Start her up then, let it warm up. We can let her top it up when it's cooled down. Wait until the heater gets warm,
yeah,
and just let it cool down and we'll check it when it's cool.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right,
Yep, well, whilst we're doing that, this wheel
Yeah.
wants to go for a spin.
let's do that.
Whilst we're waiting for that, let's do something else, which is to replace the wheels and the tyres. Remember, I said it's going for an MOT in a couple of days, and I haven't got time, and Dad hasn't got time, to refurbish these wheels before putting the wheel trims. Oh, you've been waiting to do that, get the whole wheel trims off. But don't worry, because here's some we made earlier. Check them out. These are the Blue Peter style. This is the stuff that we've already done. I've got a set of Satria wheels that we took off the Satria project, and we're going to put them on the car. The tyres are good, everything's good. Stick the wheels on, and in May I found some wheel trims. Considering this car has got the original tyres on the back as well, we are doing ourselves a favour. And then we can refurbish these in our own time and have these in stock ready. In fact, they are different wheels to the ones we're putting on.
Oh, all the wheel trims fit. There's a wheel over.
Let's get a wheel.
Ah,
Ta-da!
surprised me.
Ta-da! Here you are.
Put it down next to that one then, mate. Come here.
No, we're just checking to see if the sensors are right, and I think they are. Yeah, that'll do. Old, new. Okay.
I don't see why they shouldn't fit, do you?
Let's stick them on.
It's 55 mil.
We're double checking.
55 mil.
Let's stick them on the car.
Haven't inflated them yet.
No, not yet.
Shall we inflate them before we put them on?
We'll do them on the car, eh?
Okay.
When it's on the dick. Can you scratch my paint?
Oh, dear.
On the go. Oh, yeah. That looks better. We've changed our mind. We've moved them around a bit. Because that well-known brand Good Ride, we've got a matched pair. So we're going to stick them on the front and then whatever we've got on the back. Bearing in mind, however, before you all start shouting at me about ditch finders, it's got the original tyres on the back. So anything that we put on, bearing in reason, is going to be better than the original tyres, 25 years old. So shush, don't even say it.
Eh?
I'm telling people off because they're going to tell us off for using fingers. Off comes that wheel trim. We're going to play frisbee with them in the field later.
No, we're not.
I am.
Not in my field, you're not.
Off that one comes. See, this tyre, this is the reason we're changing these. This tyre is no good. It's a fail on the MOT, isn't it?
It's not far off.
Is that because of wear or?
Yeah, wear on the inside edge is bald as a coat.
Let's have a look at that.
It's not that bad, but
You know, you just told me it's as bald as a coat. Oh yeah, you don't want. Oh yeah. Oh no, we
it's
don't
worse
want.
than that in some places.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. We need to look at the tracking, don't we? That's what we need to do.
That's it, don't put them blooming wheel trims on yet.
Don't put the wheel trims on. No, because we've got to look at tracking, haven't we? Well, that won't be today, that might be tomorrow.
It won't, because I'm nearly going for my tea. Isn't the heater getting warm yet, mate?
So let's find out. Blimey, it's like, oh,
It's got warm, has it?
wow, it's warm in here. Warming the car up, drying it out. Those tyres need a good scrub, don't they?
So the heater's got warm, has it?
Yeah,
mate?
heater's nice and warm. They are.
Now, thermostat ain't opened yet.
How do you know?
Because I'm just feeling the hoses and they're both cold.
Oh, there you go. Hot hose. And down she goes. Cool, that stinks. I've just opened the fuel filler cap.
Fuel.
Stinky, stinky. Don't look, don't look at these wheel trims. They're a secret. I've got some of this snake oil that everyone shouts at me for using. I am going to dump this in the fuel tank just to try and sort of, well, do whatever it does. Comment down below, Redex, yes or no? Yeah, lots of people are going to say, John, put Forte in it, don't put Redex in it. Use Forte. Well, this is what I'm putting in, this is what I've got. But I would recommend Forte, actually, so would Dad. There you are. £2 that's cost me. In it goes.
Oh, was it Lidl?
Yeah, it's on offer at Lidl. Only stick it in when it's £2. If you watched this video, you have contributed to this bottle already, so thank you very much. And now I will yeet it into the garage. On goes the back one. Really working against the clock tonight, and it's a lovely night. It's been a good day.
Fantastic day.
It's been fantastic. A good bike riding day, Dad has said. Look how good it looks. I like when we're doing stuff like this. It's like, do this, do this, do this, get it done. It looks good with those wheels on. That one is particularly grim, isn't it? That bit? Yuck. But again, considering it is the original tyre, there's loads of tread on it and it's not cracked. But yeah, it's the original tyre, Goodyear Eagle GA 2001. Where does it say it? This is what we need to look for. Where does it say it? Here you go, this is what you want to look for. Made in Malaysia. Oh yeah. Right, you've just torqued the wheels up and I've just blown them up. 32 PSI all the way round. We've got some screen wash to go in as well. And as I say, Dad has torqued the wheels up. There it goes. Oh yes. There you go. Now I've just loosely hung those on, those wheel trims, because we're not putting the wheel trims on yet, but those are a sign of things to come. How did that go? Nice and quick, wasn't it? Do the coolant, stick the wheels on. You're tidying up the wheel trim box because you don't want to get in trouble with me. But we are losing the light, so you're going to...
Come on, blinking tea time.
I know, his Dad wants his tea, I want my tea. In fact, I'm going to Lidl tonight. There you are.
The receipt is in the back of this, John.
Thank you.
The receipt is in there, the receipt.
Oh, just what I want, thank you. I don't want that in there, thanks.
Where do you want it then?
I don't want that in there. I don't want it in my shot either, so get it out. Ta-da! Right, wheel trim chat coming in a separate video because I'm going to document the sheer drama of that. Hey, what you got there? Some headphones, isn't it?
It says...
You bought some headphones. What's that? Oh, Samsung headphones, genuine headphones. I don't think they are genuine headphones. We've been having a bit of a...
telling me you're trying to wind me up.
We've been having a bit of a debate.
The man says, did you read the listing?
Ah, I read the listing, it says genuine.
Did the listing specifically say they are genuine?
Yeah, but I mean, hey, the first set of wheel trims I bought said they were one thing and they weren't, so there you are. Right, okay, so what's the plan?
They didn't say they were genuine Proton ones, though, did they?
No. What's the plan with the Proton this evening? You're going to have your tea, let it cool down, and then what, top it up?
I shall top it up when I come in here another day.
Good.
I'll just put my buffing apparatus on.
Not very exciting, I suppose, this video. It's a quick...
It's a waste of time.
Time wasting...
Don't bother watching it.
Don't bother. Why are you even watched it? We're losing the light. The Proton looks good. It's starting to look lovely on the Wira. It needs a good old clean, but I'm not going to spend all my life cleaning the bloody thing until we know it's road legal and got an MOT. Not bad for a couple of weeks' work, though. It is now ready to rumble, apart from getting the wheel trims on, because we're going to do the tracking. We've had the track rod end off to do that boot, haven't we? Yeah, that's a job for another day, because Dad's going to get his vintage tracking gear out. That cost me a whopping, was it 20 quid, 30 quid?
No idea, John, but it's the best thing you've ever bought.
Well, there you are, that's a accolade and a half. So yeah, that's today's...
The funnel missing.
Oh, maybe it's under the boots, the bonnet still. I hope not, because I've shut the thing. We'll find it.
We'll have to do, because we're not leaving, nobody's leaving till we find it.
Nobody's leaving till we found all the tools. Anyway, time-wasting waffle video. You might even see this. I might not even put it on the internet. Anyway, if you do see it, congratulations. But yeah, that's what we've achieved, this evening, in this afternoon, in an hour since I've been home from work. Coolant flush, yes. Wheels on, yes. Wheel trims, yes. Right, join us next time. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Cheers, folks.
There are so many more Proton related videos on the channel, and I've actually selected a couple that I think you might like here on this page. Give them a click to watch them now. Don't forget to subscribe for more Proton fun and lots more videos coming soon.